Hello, Libra. Welcome. Happy birthday to all of you Libra suns out there. Are you enjoying your birthday season? Is it pretty fantastic? I would say that the month of October is a very blessed month. And even to the point of like interesting. I think that there are a lot of events between Uranus activity and Jupiter activity and Mercury, Venus being in Scorpio. Mercury is going to trine Jupiter, so that means good news. And then the sun is going to trine or conjunct with Jupiter, and it's going to be news for your physical reality, good news, fortunate news. And we should be experiencing good fortunes in a very diverse way at this point anyway, because Jupiter's in Gemini. So that is also a fellow earth, or excuse me, air sign of yours. So you should be feeling some very fortunate events in your life. Now, again, the month of October, I feel like any given year could go, it's a 50-50 toss, right? Which direction are we headed? And I genuinely feel upshift. I know there's a lot of people that are talking about things that may not look like that. And yet there's such benevolent energies at play and supporting us to be the most independent version of ourselves and to be creating, anchoring in and creating our own version of a reality that we choose for ourselves. And it's getting much easier to manifest that. I just can't help but feel that everything is on our side working for us, never ever against us. So let's go ahead and dive into the tarot. We're going to begin with the gold foil deck. The description box will hold the links for all the decks that I use. If you are interested in doing a private reading with me, that will be the first link in the description box to book your private reading, your personal reading. And so we can do deep dive on any energies that are current for you or any subjects that are important to you. Let's see. And then, final thing. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment of how this is resonating with you, how it's setting with you. And again, this is a general reading for Libra. You could be reading for your sun sign, your moon, which is your thoughts and your inner workings and your home, your body. You could be reading for your rising sign, which is the character that you're playing. If you're watching for your moon or your rising, it should be pretty spot on for what you're experiencing. And then always watching for Venus, especially you, Libra, because you're Venus ruled. Venus is our love and our money. So I always love to watch for Venus. There's a lot of people that also like to watch for their North Node and South Nodes. North Node being your destiny, South Node being your comfort zone that is always looking to change so that you can not get too settled into, being stagnant in life and always moving towards the higher version of yourself and your own divine purpose. So it's always about, even after we pass on, it is still about eternal progression. That's why we exist. And because we use energy, it creates more energy, and that's how the universe expands. So we are all definitely an intricate part of the universe. Don't know why I am going on about this, but that seems to be what is flowing through me from spirit. Let's see. So, all right. So, like I said, we're using the gold foil deck here. And the first card that I pulled for you, Libra, is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this has a lot to do with a balanced energy or with a lover. It can be, these are the lovers here. Very balanced energy that you are receiving financial reward for something that you've created. Okay, so either you and a partner, or you and the equal balance of the feminine, which is going to be the intuitive part of you, and then the masculine, which is going to be external action. Okay, so it's a very balanced energy. There's also I believe that this is Jupiter in here. This guy here, he is all about that expansion, expansive wealth, right? Expansive growth based in wisdom. And so he's kind of like that. He's kind of like here to acknowledge that you have been attuned to your own Personal sense of wisdom, you've been taking information from experiences that you've had. You've been putting things together that are going to be very beneficial for you, rewarding for you financially. And he's here to help that expand and bring that forward for you. So that's the energy we're starting with. So I hope that you are, in fact, feeling your finances really growing. We have the star card. Yeah, the star card, the water bearer. The water bearer is going to be talking to us about our connection with the divine intelligence, with source itself, with the quantum field. So as you are aligned with your own spirit, as you're in flow state, you will be receiving consistent intuition on how to continually bless your life. And it's like you become that conduit of spirit, okay? A conduit of spirit flowing freely through you. So you become like this blessing for others on earth. Now, Ace of Swords. Now, this is all about you, Libra, all about you. This Ace of Swords talks about a new perspective, new information, clarity like never before. All right. So putting those three together, we're talking about how you are creating something and a vessel. This definitely, you are now a vessel of light. You're operating in abundance and as a vessel of light. Okay. I love this for you, Libra. This is the month of October. This is, again, a general reading for the month of October. This is the overarching energy for you. We are going to now move to the sacred, the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms deck. Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms deck. Go a little bit deeper. Let's go deep. You know me, I like to go deep. All right. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm asking for each of these cards to be clarified. All right, so the first clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles is Page of Pentacles. Good news. Good news. The pages are the messengers around money, your physical reality. Oh, the Chariot. The Chariot. Again, this is all about you using your intuition to move forward in a direction that you are confident. This could actually mean that you're moving, moving your career, moving to the next level in your career. It could be that you are beginning to reach a wider audience because it's literally about everything going out, right? Confidently in a very clear, sure, and intuitive manner. Okay. So that's fascinating. This Ten of Cups, or the Ten of Pentacles being around really good news about your energy and your activities, what you're doing, and in terms of enterprising your life is getting bigger. It's going out there. You're going to be either traveling with this, or it's going to foreign shores with the internet, something about it getting bigger and growing. Okay. But you are doing this through, okay. We have as a clarifier for the star card, right? Star card is being clarified now with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So this is when you're overwhelming yourself with thoughts, continually repeating the same thoughts over and over and over again. But the good news about the Nine of Swords is that you actually can begin to start to see those cycles. And if we're looking at the star card from the perspective of you being able to see things from a new perspective in a healed way, right? The star is the heal. It's not just about healing. Like I gave you an earlier description of that in interpretation. And yeah, here I am with that Nine of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and get another one. But I'm also feeling from the star is the perspective around a massive change. So the star comes after a tower. Okay. Star is naturally comes after the tower. And the tower is where you have sudden changes that change the trajectory of your life. The forces massive change quickly. And again, the tower is an extremely good card. It's all the momentum that you have been gathering in a particular direction in your life. And the Tower just kind of comes in. It's like all of it comes together, just like boom, happens through you, for you, right? So it's that like kind of pushing you over the edge. And I don't know, pushing you over the edge, getting you over the hump. But it's a big hump that you've been climbing that mountain. It's that final like push to get you over, right? Okay. And so, but we're here with the star being after that moment of like everything just like shifted really quickly for you. Now you can understand, now you can see why. So my question then is, why the torment? Why the torment? Because now it forces you to make a decision. So you've been in a comfort zone, this little world of yours that you built. Okay. And here in the Two of Wands, I just want to make sure it is the Two of Wands. Okay. Here in the Two of Wands, this is not a small life that you built for yourself. We're talking about the entire, I'm getting the word system, the entire structure. That feels better. The entire structure of your personal reality. And you're having to make a very strong decision and you're making a strong decision about how it's going to expand. Because now you can see how those events that took place were opening up this doorway for you. And so you're starting to plan, make a decision of which way you're going to go. You know that your world has been good. There's been a lot of things that have worked out really well for you in your current circumstance. That's a castle in that picture, right? Even in the traditional writer, was that Waite Smith? In the traditional Waite Smith, that is, it's a castle. It's strong, it's sturdy, it's stable. It has met your needs significantly, and yet it's time to now expand. It's time for you to get bigger. What was I saying about the expansion here? Uranus is that Tower card, and Uranus is all about you expanding. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You got more to do. You got more. There's more in you. Okay, so going from the Nine of Swords there, and now looking at the Ace of Swords being that third card that we're going to now clarify. We're going to clarify that Ace of Swords, okay? Get an even deeper picture here for you, Libra. Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Okay, you're definitely adjusting. I want some more. I want more. Let's keep going here. Eight of Swords and Justice. We have all Libra cards in here. Venus is very active for you, isn't she? Okay, so again, clarifying for the Ace of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of meditation. It's about taking things slow, taking things easy, being at peace, right? Not making sudden movements. It's being at peace so that everything can kind of gather together. Everything's coming together for you, right? And it's just you're taking that moment, that pause to let things gather. And the Two of Pentacles says that things are still in motion. Now, the Two of Pentacles also talks about you being able to be playful. It's not daunting. It's not overwhelming. You have got a great attitude about the things that are changing in your life. And it's for you to be able to open up for more play and more joy, more happiness. But everything's still kind of going like this a little bit. It hasn't quite settled. And now there's a commitment that needs to be made. Okay. So you've got to make a commitment here. You got to see the truth in the matter, because we've got this Two of Wands. That's a choice. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Things are kind of like wobbly here. You got kind of like you're taking a step back and you're watching how things are moving and shifting. But Source needs you to make a decision. Source needs you to make a decision in order to completely liberate yourself. So Justice also talks about karma. Karma is very simple. Cause and effect. I put this out there, I get that back, right? And this, the Eight of Swords is talking about how you have held yourself in a particular blind spot, and you have felt trapped and almost victimized by circumstances. And yet you never were trapped. Okay. You were never, ever, ever actually trapped in that tree. You have a way out. You put yourself in that tree, but you're not so rooted and grounded as you think you are. You're not so stuck in one place like you think you are, Libra. Let's keep going here. This is good. This is good. So what's going on? What's this choice that you have to make? What is this choice that you have to make? I like that with the pentacles up there in the beginning. It's definitely about your finances. It's definitely about your work, your enterprising of your life, the enterprising of your life. I'm going to call that enterprising of your life. I like that. That's so we're going to call your I don't know if it's career. Could be career, could be just your entrepreneurship, your side hustle, the way that you're thinking about money, and watching how money is able to come in so many different avenues simply by expecting X amount of dollars. There's all these different ways that it can come in. I really like that. Okay, so we have an element of regret here. Okay, an element of looking back at the past, an element of being even almost in apathy, or something that just does not work for you anymore. Something that just does not work for you anymore. Two of Swords, Five of Cups, Two of Swords. You're at a crossroads. Libra, stop looking backwards. Stop looking back. Stop looking back. Because there's a fresh new, there is a fresh new opportunity here available for you. This is about pleasure. It's about fun. It's about going for it. Um, it's about entrepreneurship, right? That enterprising keeps coming back in here for us. And he is an entrepreneur. Okay. He's an entrepreneur, and he's watching for when that moment is available for him to strike. And he's ready at a moment's notice. All right. So there's definitely an opportunity available for you. Let's bring all of this together here, because we've got the new perspective. We've got you know, feeling lost and a little bit stuck behind the scenes while life is like moving. It's like needing a commitment from you. Are you creating from a place of victimhood? Are you creating from a place of like you are less than empowered in your life? I as much as the work that you have been doing, Libra, I'm having a hard time believing that you've actually gone backwards, and maybe it's more of a cleanup. Maybe this is more of a cleanup, because it does feel like a step back. But I can feel with every fiber of my body, especially with this. All right, so let's go deeper. Let's go deeper here with that. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Your heart is in this. Nine of Cups. You want something. You want something really, really, really bad. You want something really bad here, Libra. Temperance. Temperance is the epitome of being able to see beyond the obstacles by being the healed version of yourself. Okay. The success is imminent for you, but this is where you're taking a challenging situation and you're turning it into something really good. But notice the water. Notice 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. In both of those, the water is how spirit is talking to you through emotions. All right. So emotionally, I see you kind of wobbling back and forth here, yet. All right. We have the Tower and the Hanged Man. Okay. Tower and Hanged Man. That is very powerful energy, talking about you ending a cycle, putting an end to a constant cycle. That is, where is it? You just keep recreating it over and over and over again. It's a figment of your imagination nearly. All right. You got to put an end to this because you're about to have some really big stuff come up for you. You got to make a really strong decision here, Libra. Very powerful decision. In fact, it's almost as if the decision is going to be made. It's through you, by you, but again, for you. What's that tower going to look like? What's the tower moment going to look like? Because it's all here to bring in what your heart truly wants. And you're just having a hard time getting through to be able to actually believe it and have it materialize in your world or be prepared for it. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So what is this tower moment? Again, it's about you being completely blind, completely stuck. Feel you're not actually stuck. Again, in this card, you can walk out. You're not stuck. It's going to unstuck you. This tower moment is going to unstuck you. Travel. Go for it. Okay. This now, Sagittarius energy, which is your third house, okay, of communication. Now, oh, not only communication, but it is about media. It's about media. It's about the third houses, okay? So that's Gemini ruled, and it is the house of how you are communicating and showing up with the world. But this is, and again, it's okay. So it's the house of you communicating and showing up in the world. All right, how you're relaying this message, okay, across the board, across the wavelengths, and it's very adventurous. Is the way that you're going about it is extreme to understand, to engage, to be more within this opportunity. It's about travel. It's about tangible physical experience. Tangible physical experience. This is so, and here we have are you afraid to take action? Are you afraid to take the action that is necessary for you to reach this next level and be prepared for this opportunity? Page of Swords. Okay, higher vantage point, being able to see my world around me. Again, that's a Gemini card. Being able to speak my needs, being able to. Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles is where you become sharply aware of where your money is going, where your energy is going, what's going out, what's coming in, how your life is blessed, and you are 100% at peace. This tower moment, this event, is going to force action on your part that puts you squarely in abundance, prosperity, consciousness, because you've got a lot of money coming in. And it's as if spirit is saying, okay, so there's like this channel through you in which, let's just imagine it being a tube. Okay. And this tube, and we got all kinds of tubes, right? But in this tube is where money comes in, this particular tube. But that tube actually isn't big enough in order to sustain the amount of money that's coming in, because there's still some beliefs, or there's still a tension in your body that's holding you smaller than what you are, keeping you stuck in the same, doing the same kind of thing, or thinking the same things, doing the same things and thinking the same things that you always have. That's what's holding the tube at this diameter. Okay. But what's happening here is that there's going to be an event that literally causes that tube to expand like this. It's more than double. It's like 10 times bigger, because we got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. So it's at least 10 times bigger than it was. Okay. It's going to force that tube to expand so that you can bring through you more energy of money, thereby bringing in more physical money, more abundance. Okay. That's what's happening here. And there's a decision. What's the decision? The decision is knowing that you can have everything that you want. Okay, let's get even more specific than that. That's every one of these cups is something that's going to be satisfying to you in your life. Okay, every one of them, something that's satisfying to me in my life. It's a subject. All right. And in one subject, there's love, and one subject, there's your house, and one subject, there's, sensuality, and then another subject is your finances. The other subjects, even finances and career could be different. Things that you love to do, things you're bringing out into the world, your relationships with people that are beyond romantic relationships, like all these different subjects, okay, in our life. Your pets, the traveling and fun and entertainment and all these cups, right? All these different areas of your life. And you have to be very clear. It's like the decision here is not whether or not I'm going to expand my life, because that's happening. It's how clear, crystal, pristinely, immaculately clear on what every one of those cups is. What do you want it to look like for your finances? What do you want your love life to look like? What do you want your relationship with your family to look like? What do you want your the vehicle that you drive, the home that you live in, the amount of money coming in? What are these cups? Can you label every one of these cups? And all you need to do here is make a decision. So here's the kind of practice to go along with this. In order for you to be able to think differently and more clearly, clarity, you must be in a quieted state. You can't run your mind the way that it's been running over and over and over again, constantly thinking about the same things over and over and over again, constantly thinking that you're stuck. It won't work. It won't work. Okay. It won't work. So you have to be able to get yourself into a cleared state. You have to meditate. You have to quiet your mind. Okay. Completely quiet your mind until you feel your body kind of floaty a bit. All right. When you feel your body floaty a bit, you've had enough disconnection from the world that you're currently existing in to the spirit realm where the energy of what you're bringing in resides. Okay. When you've done this, and you feel yourself kind of disconnect a little bit, but start to just feel really good. And you kind of, the corners of your mouth just naturally turn up and you're like, yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. Start labeling that cup. Even draw a picture of a cup if you have to, but at least label it. At least label it. This subject. Since I'm creating what I want, not if, not when, since I am the creator of what I want, what does it look like in a perfected state? And don't worry about whether or not what you write is the absolute perfected state, because it can evolve as you continue to feel good. Okay. So just let loose and let know that it's going to always evolve. The perfected state's always going to evolve. So from a state of like, everything's good, I feel wonderful. From that place, write this subject and what it would look like in its perfected state. This subject and what it would look like in this perfected state. And you can even ask your higher self, if you're calm, you can say, hey, higher self, can you give me a good idea of what you know is possible for me in this perfected state? What would that look like? What does that look like? And you'll get an idea. Write it down, write it down, write it down. And now you'll keep yourself, all of your activity that you do is about keeping yourself in this higher vibrational state. Okay. Whatever it takes. Stop thinking about anything that's scary or worrisome and go back to thinking about something or just relaxing but calming yourself with the breath, allowing everything to be as it is, and bring yourself back to that happy place. That's what you need to do. And know this man knows. You see, he's not striving for any of it. He's literally calm, relaxed, and knows it. This man, it seems almost smug with how well he knows it, right? You have to know like that everything that you wrote, the divine spirit within you is bringing it right in, okay? Because you got to once you're clear about what you want and you feel good about it, it's yours. Period. I heard recently it's like the 3-30 rule, 3-30 rule. So if you know that you from an uplifted state, know, not hope for, but know that you can have what you've decided for 3 days, you will have it within 30. You can spend 3 days uplifted. Okay. On that subject, you will have it in 30 days. All right. So you've got a lot of good stuff coming in here for you. Your money, whatever, it just feels like money. Okay. And you are going to be traveling, you are going to be going, you are going to be you're bringing something into the world. Okay. Something that you have been working on, something that you've been putting together. It's time for it to kind of launch and go out there even bigger than it had been. It's time for it to expand, and it's going to bring back a lot of money. But your job is because you already know it. You already know the thing. You've already been working on it, right? Your job is to get that conduit within you to be able to expand, which is by being in a positive energetic state, right? Emotional state, and being clear on what it is that you want. And you can have it. You can have it, Libra. It's yours. It's yours. There's something here that you know that you want. And I just want to say that Justice is at the bottom of the deck here, and she is about commitment. Once you know your truth, that's that. The gavel then, what is that? When you pound it on the table, the gavel has struck. I don't know what it is. But the gavel, it says it's final. It's final. Once you know your truth, once you know, have a good idea of what that perfected state is, the very best version of that subject for you is, commit to it. As if, judge, jury, executor, it's happened. Boom. And there's going to be an event that takes place that is surrounding this for you to break the cycle of ever doubting yourself once and for all. This is big, Libra. This is big. Forever, no longer ever doubting yourself. It's going to happen this month. You're over it. You're moving on to bigger, brighter things. Congratulations. All right, Libra, this felt extremely powerful for you, but you guys have been doing some really big stuff, and this is your month. This is your month. And I have to say that Libra being in Scorpio being ruled by Pluto being wealth because of all the resources underneath, but you got to go down underneath there to bring, those resources up. Okay. So it's kind of like you're going down into that underworld to break the old pattern so that you can bring forward all of the wealth that resides within you. Okay. And it's just it's wealth consciousness is what it is. So then you're just emanating this clear conduit of big money, and you're just emanating that frequency. So money continues to just come in for you naturally. All right. That's your big breakthrough this month. Okay. All right, Libra, big stuff on the horizon for you. Be extremely proud of yourself, because none of this could be true if you had not been doing the hard work. If you had not been changing you, if you had not been shifting you, you're ready to make it big. You're ready to make it big. Okay. Thank you again for being here with me. Please, if you have not, like and subscribe and comment about what you're bringing forward, because I'm definitely interested in hearing what all the Libras are bringing forward. I love you. Source adores you, and I will see you next time.